Hello everyone, I'm Illegal D and this is Allthemods10 to the Sky. Well, there was some accidents, I guess you can say. Yeah, half of the island is kinda gone. So everything was in this section is literally gone other than this one, the waystone. So what happened is I was messing with cut paste tool from building gadgets 2, and I did not use that tool before, so I thought it would be a good idea to just do it without testing, and that screwed me over. Now I have half of my base gone. And why it is like that? Because I am kind of planning on moving from here. So last time I automated this thing, the time crystal setup, and then also got ourselves the maxed out apothic enchanting. So those are the two main things that we did last time, and with that I got the XP giving sword. And our today's target is making vibranium, and I was planning on relocating everything, but maybe I gotta do that off the recording. So, oh, and I also was making some concretes in a different way, so I can automate the concrete making. Okay, so how do I make the vibranium? Well, there's only one way to make it, a few ways to automate it, and one of them is actually through the productive bees. So I will do that in future, but to do the productive bees way, I have to change my route a little bit. So that's not gonna happen right now. So let's see. These are the things that I need inside a ender crafter or a auto ender crafter to make a vibranium. Now I already automated all this. I came down here. I don't like the rain sound. Well, what I was saying was the amount of shards that I have, that much is the amount I'm gonna make of the vibranium ingot in the ender crafter method. Other than that, it's gonna be fully automated with the productive bees. But today, this is what I need to do. Now, as you already know, my um, applied energistics episode got deleted, so you really don't know much about what's going on here, so I'm not gonna say too much. There is something about a pattern, so I can just make some items pattern and then tell the system to make me that without me doing any work. Anyway, before that I've been ignoring this part. Yeah, kinda knew this would happen. Anyway, let's place everything.
A few moments later.
Oof, that was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. And there's even more. I mean, not that much, but still.
One eternity later.
Okay, finally everything is cleared. And now the quest book is free. Well, that was a lot of resource. Let me see. Yeah, the whole chest literally just filled up. Anyways, are you enjoying the video? If so, then you can just press that like button. Share with your friends. Doing that does help me a lot, especially making these videos. And yeah, share with your friends. Also comment if you have any tips or questions. And there's also that membership option, I think you guys called. Yeah, if you wanna help any other way, that's an option as well. So do whatever you will with that information. Anyways, let's get back to the video, shall we? So you're probably hearing some sounds. Now let's check that out, shall we? Yeah, so this is my setup for netherite ingot. I am auto crafting netherite ingot, infinite amount basically. And other than that, there are some applied energetics automation things. Now this looks way too weird, and everything is gonna change. So don't mind all these. I will show you how things work and all the stuff. But for now, I need to make the automation for this thing, the crystalline ingot and the vibranium ingot. Now for the crystalline ingot, I need the ultimate crafting table from extended auto crafting. Now it can be the normal crafting table or the ultimate auto crafting table. Either of one of them will do. Other than that, I'm gonna need some processing pattern. So let's go up there. And just to remind you guys that everything is gonna move out from here. So nothing is gonna be basically permanent. In that case, I'm just doing too much, but it's not gonna be that much, so don't worry about that. Now what I need is, first thing is gonna be, yeah, let's set this item, the ultimate auto crafting. This already have the recipe set up, and now this thing needs power, and for the power I'm gonna just place a ender gate. To make this setup, I am gonna need a barrel on top of there. I need pattern provider here with this thing inside. And what I'm gonna do is, I think it's gonna be this one until primary crafting result is returned. It's kinda hard to explain, but you will see. I am gonna need one of these. And okay, so this thing is kind of looking ugly. Cannot really do anything about that, but this is what I need to do. There's some more things that I need to make. One of these, the ME storage bus. One ME storage bus, and I'm gonna go with a normal import bus. Let's see. So the storage bus is gonna go underneath the pattern provider, and the import bus is gonna go underneath the auto crafting table. Now this is the base setup. Now it's probably not gonna work. Where's the crystal time? Let's say I want 10 of these. This is not making. Why is that? Hold up. Yeah, it is making. Never mind. So it is a little bit slow. I can make the output a little bit faster with the acceleration card. You know what? Time to shrink down. Now if I ask for crystalline, let's say 10 more. The crafting is slow. I feel like the crafting should be a bit faster. Anyway, so yeah, this is how you automate this. Now to make the vibranium, I need the ender crafting, or basically ender crafter. Now this thing is kind of a multi-block. If I wanna make it faster, what I need is, I already made the items, the auto ender crafter and all these ender alternator. This structure normally can go up to 7 by 7 by 7. I'm gonna make it a 5 by 5 by 5. The way I'm gonna make this thing is, I'll keep it close, actually real close. So this is how it kinda looks like when I set the whole thing up. I mean, you can place it in any order. I just made it like that. Now I need to remove that and that probably. Now I want a request for this item. I want this thing to make me all the vibranium it can make. In that case, what I'm gonna do is get a wireless connector here and here need an interface, and I should probably be giving this thing power. Now all I need to do is link these. I'm gonna need a crafting card and device missing channel. It should not be doing that. Hold up. There are some issues. I just needed to connect the wireless connector with the main controller. Sorry about that. But now look at that. It's producing a very good amount of item. Now I need this thing to go inside the interface again. And this section modular router is pretty good. Now normally this thing doesn't do anything. I already have a sender module and also a puller module. This thing is gonna pull from this item, and what it's gonna pull is this item. Just that's gonna go here. Now it's gonna pull the vibranium. I can make this thing go faster. For that I need some speed module or speed upgrade. This thing that's already fast, and I think I can place just 9. The second thing that I need is send that to here and just place it right here. Things are working as intended. Now because I have some more space, I can go ahead and do something a bit more interesting. Hold up. So to make things a little bit more faster, I made this design. Now it's at least does not look horrible, so I think it's gonna do just fine. Anyway, so let's see how fast is it actually making. Yeah, so I was out of crystalline, so this is just requesting the ingot and then it's making it. That's why it's a little bit slow, but it's fine. We already got the vibranium, right? So why not go up to the unobtainium? So let's do that. First thing first, I need to upgrade. Now I can duplicate this if I automate this item, but it's gonna be a little bit different because I need soul lava, and to get soul lava there's a long process. I basically need to milk the warden. Sound so freaking weird. Anyway, that's a whole different mod. Industrial foregoing. Let's make few of these vibranium smithing template. Now these are not the best armors. Actually, I am gonna use the apothic armors. Hold up. Let me see if I have any good ones. If I run my mob farm for a while, I will get some good armors, apothic armors. But for now, I think I'm gonna go with these two specifically.
One eternity later.
Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's done. Now this one have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if I place it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of them is missing. I don't know which one, but anyway. So now I'm kind of fast because of probably this one. Yeah, speed 2. Now I just enchanted these two. The real thing that I needed to do, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna enchant these. So this, and this. So that and that. I'm gonna go to the next level with this, and then I'm definitely gonna look super weird. Yeah, a bit weird. Never mind. But the real thing that I needed to do was this and this thing kind of looks like a diamond sword a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the end, and what the heck? That was weird. I didn't even do anything. Okay, so now all I need to do is find an Unobtainium that normally I'd just find easily, but now when I'm looking for it, I will probably not find it easily.
A few moments later.
Okay, so finally found Unobtainium ore. Now let's see. Well, with Fortune 8, I'm getting just one.
One eternity later.
Well, after a little bit more searching, I found these four, and that got me 16. Now, there is one thing that I can do to get a infinite unobtainium located potion effect that's related to Ars Novo. I can use that. I mean, I will eventually automate the unobtainium thingy, but that is gonna take some time. Okay, so this much is definitely not gonna be enough. Let me get all the resources to make the potion effect, then I'll be back.
A few moments later.
All right, so everything is ready. I have the ritual brazier in front of me. All I need to do is click one of the tablet of synchrony or whatever that thing is. Now this thing, I need the whole block, not just this raw unobtainium ore. So hold up.
A few moments later.
Now I got everything I need. Do that, throw that, and to amplify, do that. And now all I need to do is just right click, hold on a little bit longer, and this thing have okay, not much. Now I'm gonna need a few more of these. Let me get all that and then I'll be back.
A few moments later.
And this is the last one, so you can already see I have close to done, and now it's activated. Then all I need to do is just place it right here. I should be getting that. Yeah, now if I go to end ship, and if there is an Unobtainium, just look at that. How many Unobtainium are there? That is just way too powerful. Now, once you mine them, the light will be gone, so you don't need to worry about that. This thing have actually range. I think the block distance is close to 15 or 30. So let me mine for a little bit and then I'll be back. So just by one node leading to another, I got this much, and I didn't even go that far. It's just in this area, and I have 4 stack and 13, and there are even more. This is way too powerful. I'm kinda holding on to the Ars Nova part. I'm not gonna mine anymore. It's getting a bit too much. All I'm gonna do is make an obsidian dust. Alright, with that we obtained the unobtainium. And look at that, 468, 52 blocks. Why did I make block? Because I needed this. Anyway, let's get 6 of these, and with that I can go up to an obtainium. I forgot to upgrade this one. Let's do that. And now this thing have 71% mining speed and 26 mining efficiency. Don't have much of a socket, but other than that, things are pretty much OP. Now, there are some other things that I can do because my main goal is technically done. The vibranium and unobtainium. So what I can do, okay, now one of this thing that I'm gonna need, and another one is I need a freaking diamond hook. Anyway, this. Now this thing, I don't know how good it's gonna be. Maybe good, maybe bad. I have no idea. With this and a few more blocks, I think I can make a good setup. The blocks that I need, this, the boosted growth accelerator. I can also use the normal accelerator. Let me make some of these. So this is how it looks inside that farming area. Now what I'm planning on is, oh, I need some water block. I will use the one from Zycraft. So this is the pattern it's gonna be. Alright, so after a long time, I planted all the seed that I was farming previously. And yeah, I added 2 of each, other than the inferium seed. That's 4. And this is the previous chest that I had. And this is the new chest. Well, that's pretty much it for this episode. I mean, we did upgrade our armor to unobtainium, even though it was just 2 of the pieces. But I'm gonna get some good head and leggings first, then upgrade those two as well. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and bye bye.